You're listening to Mary Farfisa's Outer Space Radio Theater.
It's time for Mary Farfisa! Yay!
What song does a star sing when it's all by itself? What sound does a comet make when it's flying around? And did you know that the sun enjoys playing the drums? And did you know that the moon has a favorite tune? Well, you might think that outer space is a quiet place, but there's a melody in all that astronomy. Well, I roam through galaxies looking for sounds that interest me. There's too many to mention if I just pay attention. Songs and sounds, music and noise can be as much fun as a box full of toys. Songs and sounds, music and noise, I'll catch them all with my lasso and bring them to you. I'm Mary Farfisa.
Today's episode, Planet Whichway. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Nothing on this frequency. The system is still down.
What's wrong, Briscoe?
Well, it seems that a space caravan went off course, and one of its space trucks hit a communication satellite. All galactic communications are scrambled till it's fixed. We're in a very uncharted section of space right now, so that means it will be hard for us to navigate.
Oh, that's okay. I don't feel like flying around outer space today anyway. I just want to stay here in the inflatable house.
You do? Mary, are you all right?
I don't feel good, Briscoe.
What's the matter?
My head hurts and my tummy's upset and...
And there's those green spots?
Green spots? What green spots?
There are big green spots all over your space helmet.
There are?
Yes. I think you've come down with the Mongolian measles, Mary.
The Mongolian measles?
Yes, you've got all the symptoms, except one.
I don't want the Mongolian measles.
You may have the Mongolian measles whether you want them or not. Remember that little Mongolian moon we were on? They had a number of cases shortly before we arrived.
But we were only there for a few macadoodles.
That might have been just enough time for you to catch it.
Oh no! Hey, wait a minute. Briscoe, why are you upside down?
I'm not upside down, Mary. You are. You just floated up a foot in the air and turned upside down.
You're right. Everything's upside down.
That's the other symptom of the Mongolian measles, Mary. Headache, tummy ache, green spots, and uncontrollable floating upside down in the air.
I don't like floating upside down, Briscoe. Can you turn me around again?
Yes, but there, you see? You flipped right back over again.
Oh, Oh.
Don't worry, you can use those suction boots you wear on the zero-gravity worlds we explore. If I can find them.
But I still don't feel good. And I don't want green spots on my helmet. What's the cure for Mongolian measles? And how long does it last?
I don't know. We need to get a call through to a space doctor. It won't be easy with the communication satellites down.
I hope you can find one fast. I feel awful.
Why don't you go lie down in your room? Here, take your electric guitar. It should weigh you down long enough to get you there.
Okay.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Harmonia.
These frosted cosmic cream donuts are good. Do you want one?
No, my tummy's too upset.
What's the matter? You don't look so good.
I'm not. I've got the Mongolian measles.
The Mongolian measles? Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Do you have a headache?
Yes.
And an upset tummy?
Mm-hmm.
And I see you've got big green spots all over your helmet.
Yep.
And do you float upside down? About a foot off the ground?
Yes. That's why I'm carrying my electric guitar around. It's keeping me from flipping upside down and floating in the air.
I'll bet you got chattering teeth, too.
Chattering teeth? Is that another symptom?
Oh, yes. Chattering teeth comes with every case of the Mongolian measles.
I think they are starting to chatter.
Poor Mary, you got the Mongolian measles.
I really do.
You need a space doctor, Mary.
Briscoe's trying to find one now. But it's not easy because a space truck hit one of the communications satellites and everything's messed up.
You should lay down. Put your guitar on top of you so you don't float and flip. I'll keep you company. Hey, I know. I could sing you a song to make you feel better.
You sing, Harmonia?
Sure do. And I play ukulele too. See?
That's the smallest ukulele I've ever seen.
What do you expect? I'm a fairy. Smile. Just smile. Just smile. Smile. Have fun with your friends. Laugh and never ends. Be there for each other. Laugh with one another. In this big galaxy. And many more we cannot see. Friendship is obviously the best. The best. Love. Laugh and love. Live and love. Love. The creatures in all the galaxies, they love each other and they love you and me. Family is lovely. Family is your gravity. But if you can't find your family is me. Friendship is lovely. Friendship is your gravity. Put it all together, what do you get? Mary. I hope you feel better. I know that you will. But even if you don't, I'll be here still to sing you songs all day long. But Mary, you're strong, so the Mongolian measles won't be here long. Mary, you'll be alright, Mary. The nicest girl, Mary. Mary, you're the nicest space traveler I've ever met, though I haven't met a bunch. Anyway, Mary, you'll be alright, Mary. The nicest girl, Mary. Mary.
Well, that was nice, Harmonia.
Thanks, Mary. And hey, I just remembered where I come from. Talking backwards is good for the Mongolian measles. It helps them go away faster.
It does?
You should say, does it?
Does it?
It does.
Try all, okay?
Now you've got it. Hey, here's Briscoe.
Bad news, Mary. The communication network is still a mess. I left messages, but I wasn't able to actually talk to a space doctor. Hey, you look like you're getting worse.
Briscoe, my teeth are chattering now too. Harmonia says it's another symptom of the Mongolian measles.
Really? Didn't know about that one. But don't worry, I'm going to keep trying till I find you a space doctor.
Great bee would that.
What?
Harmonia says talking backwards helps with the measles.
Oh. Someone's at the door.
We're not expecting anyone. I wonder who it is.
It's Orbit Annie.
Howdy, Briscoe. Sorry for not calling ahead. I tried, but I couldn't get through.
I'm not surprised. I've been trying to find out where I can get some medicine for Mary, and I can't get through to anybody.
Medicine? Is Mary sick?
She sure is. She's got the Mongolian measles.
Holy moly, the Mongolian measles. Where is the poor thing?
She's in her room. What brings you here, Orbit Annie?
A space truck was transporting wild musical instruments to the Asterodeo. It went off course and hit a communication satellite. The crash made the back of the space truck open up and a bunch of those wild instruments got away.
The space truck that scrambled all the communication in the galaxies was heading to the Asterodeo?
Sure as shooting it was.
Annie Orbit, you're doing you are what but?
I thought you and Briscoe could help me round up some of those wild instruments, but if you've got the Mongolian measles, I'm sure you don't feel like chasing trumpets and violins through outer space.
All at well feeling not I'm no.
What? Oh, you're talking backwards to make the Mongolian measles go away? Well, stop. That'll only make them worse. The only folks who believe in curing stuff by talking backwards are silly little space fairies. What? Oh, hey, it's the Sugar Buzz Fairy. Didn't see you there. What with you being so tiny and all. Don't be offended. I just meant what works for space fairies doesn't work for folks from other places in space, like Mary. But Mary, what you want to do for space measles is run around in circles real fast. It accelerates the lifespan of the measles and makes them go away faster.
But when I get up, I turn upside down in the air.
I found the suction boots, Mary. Look, they're even cowboy style.
Well, how about that? Let's get you into those suction cup cowboy boots and you can start doing laps around the room.
But...
Come on, we gotta get you feeling better again.
Okay.
So you caught the Mongolian measles, huh? Got the headache?
Yep,
The upset tummy?
sure do.
Chattering teeth?
Yes.
The slow motion sneezes?
What? No. I haven't been sneezing at all, much less in slow motion.
I'll be darned, you got that too. It's the Mongolian measles, all right.
Oh no, I am sneezing in slow motion.
Never heard of that symptom before.
I want to lie back down again. I'm tired of running in circles.
Sure thing, sweetheart. You just go lie down and take it easy a while.
Put her guitar on top of her before she floats and flips.
We have to find her a doctor, Orbit Annie. But the last time a communication satellite went offline this bad, it was 3 Mackie Doobles before it got fixed.
Briscoe, you've got a lot of books in that saddlebag of yours. Don't you have any medical handbooks?
Darn it, Orbit Annie, I'm a space horse, not a doctor. But hey, I just remembered. The inflatable house does have an old robo-doctor in the medicine chest.
Well, get it out and switch it on.
You stay here and look after Mary.
Oh, geez Louise, Briscoe, how old is this robo-doctor?
I know it's not much, but for now it's the best we've got.
I have analyzed your condition, Mary Farfisa. Don't be alarmed. Glow-in-the-dark warts disappear as fast as they materialize.
But I don't have glow-in-the-dark wart.
You see? Gone already.
what about my Mongolian measles?
You've got Mongolian measles. Don't come any closer, kid.
Robots can't get the measles.
Ah, that's a relief.
Briscoe, this robo-doctor of yours is useless.
That's not true. I am a fully qualified robot.
Doctor!
I am also a stainless steel can opener and emergency flashlight, and I have not finished my examination of this patient. What may seem like Mongolian measles to a layman such as yourself may be, in fact, a thing of the kind.
Now then,
Young lady, do you have a headache?
Yes.
Upset tummy?
Yes.
Green spots?
Yes.
Bouts of upside-down levitation?
Yes.
chattering teeth.
Yes.
Slow motion sneezing?
Yes.
Have you been barking like a space dog?
Of course not. Ruff, 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 ruff. Oh no, I am barking like a space dog. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Never heard of that symptom.
Hello? This is Dr. Tardigrade calling for Mr. Briscoe?
Briscoe, someone's got through on the radio.
It's a doctor I left a message for earlier. He's managed to return the call.
Better talk to him quick before the link is broken.
My diagnosis is
Mongolian measles.
What can we do for her?
She should see a doctor.
Oh, gee, now why didn't we think of that?
Dr. Tardigrade, we have an 8-year-old radiophonican girl with a bad case of Mongolian measles. What can we do for her?
Mongolian measles are rather easily cured, but you must have the proper medicine. It's an antibiotic called pennynickel dimethicillin. Normally I could send you the pennynickel dimethicillin by teleportonium. She'd be on her feet and right side up in a Mackie Double or two. But with the communications network down, all teleportonium deliveries are on hold indefinitely. Your best bet is to take her to an inhabited planet for medical treatment before her condition gets worse.
We're in a largely unexplored star system called the Bobaringian Sloof. Most of the planets out here are uninhabited.
Really? The Bobaringian Sloof, you say? You may be in luck after all. There's a small world in the Bobaringian Sloof called Apocalypso. It has a bright ring of space rock orbiting it. Recently, there have been rumors about it being a healing planet. It seems that the planet itself has been working wonders for people in need of medical assistance. Things far more serious than the Mongolian measles have been cured there, if those rumors are true.
I saw a planet with a ring around it when I was flying in from Tesla Ranch. I'll bet that was it.
You know, if you quack like a space duck, it will help with the barking.
Not gonna happen.
There were planets that were programmed to produce and distribute medicinal treatments once, but I'd read that they had stopped functioning long ago.
Well, it sounds like this one's come back to life.
Those planets were designed by my own people, Mr. Briscoe, the Tardigrades, a once remarkable civilization. I'm afraid we've lost track of the art of making healing planets over the millennia.
Dr. Tardigrade, you are actually one of the legendary species, Tardigrade?
Yes, we tardigrades are among the oldest creatures in the universe, and among the toughest as well. We are extremophiles. We can live in extreme heat, extreme cold, even in the vacuum of space itself. Our civilization created many wondrous things in its glory days, even though, if I were to stand in front of you, I would be too small for you to even see. Our civilization is not what it used to be, though. We chose bad leaders. It led to our ruin. Most of us remaining tardigrades are simple doctors like myself now. We are all called Dr. Tardigrade.
That's fascinating.
I think we're losing the signal, Mr. Briscoe. The story of the tardigrades is a long one, perhaps for another time. Take your radiophonican girl to Apocalypso. And if there is something happening there, if it is a healing planet that's been reactivated, would you please contact me and let me know about it?
Yes, certainly. And thank you, Dr. Tardigrade. Doctor?
We lost him, Briscoe.
But we know where to look for help for Mary.
So what are we waiting for? We can lay Mary down on the back of my roping saucer and fly down there right now.
my gosh, what a pretty planet!
It is pretty. The sky's clear and full of birds, and the water is so clean and blue. And there are all those trees and flowers and fruits growing everywhere.
Next time I need a vacation from Tesla Ranch, I'm coming here. Let's land by that waterfall, Briscoe.
Right.
This is the prettiest planet I have ever been to.
Any idea where to go from here, Briscoe?
I've accessed the planet's digital information center with my space glasses. Like most planets, it has a pre-recorded welcome message for space travelers, but it's very brief.
Well, what does it say?
It says, "Welcome."
There's no maps or directories or anything? We need to find out where to go get some penny nickel dimethicillin.
You don't need to go anywhere to get what you need on Palypso. Palypso will bring whatever you need to you.
I don't believe it. Look over there. All the leaves of those trees just gathered together and formed the face of a woman. And the big leafy face is talking to us.
If you need something, you only have to ask.
I could use something sweet to eat.
Harmonia.
Why, certainly. Try these balupa fruits. They're full of sugar and very tasty.
They're falling from trees.
Hey, where did the face go? It's not in the trees anymore.
The face is in the waterfall now. Now it's made out of water.
She's pretty. And these balupa fruits are great. What was that?
Balupa fruits squeal when you bite into them, but don't be alarmed. They quite enjoy it.
The big face is gone again.
It's up in the sky. It's made of clouds now.
I think that face looks kind of familiar. Briscoe?
You know, it does look familiar.
Her voice sounds familiar too.
Of course it does, Orbit Annie. It's me, Whichway.
Whichway? But you're an intergalactic starship, not a planet.
I am an intergalactic starship and a planet.
The last time Mary and I saw you, you were a humanoid android that was learning to dance.
Oh yes, I'm that too.
And before Whichway became a dancer, she was a tour guide
And a tour ship.
for interplanetary sightseers.
I suppose I have worn quite a few hats since we met on Fripplepop 7.
I'll say.
How in tarnation did you become a planet, Whichway?
Well, the planet was already here. I just found it. It was made long ago by creatures called tardigrades. They engineered this planet to be an intelligent world. It can treat the illnesses of any space traveler that comes to it.
So Palypso is a healing planet, just like Dr. Tardigrade suggested.
I found Palypso by accident. It was a forgotten world. When I analyzed it, I realized what it had been designed for. It had been inactive for thousands of dippy pops. Its thinking engines had run down, and its processors had burned out long ago. Such a shame. But then I realized that I, a highly sophisticated, very intelligent, intergalactic starship, had all the elements inside me to reactivate the planet. So I merged with the planet and got it functioning again. Palypso is a healing planet once again.
So, you're a starship, a tour guide, an android, a dancer, a planet, and a doctor?
I'm not a doctor. The tardigrades hardwired all their medical knowledge directly into the planet itself. It's the planet that's the doctor. I just provide the power and help route the information.
That's amazing. And amazingly well timed. We need medicine for Mary. She's come down with a bad case of
Mongolian measles. Yes, I know.
Can you tell by the green spots on my helmet?
I knew what was wrong with you as soon as you entered the atmosphere of Palypso. The clouds are programmed to conduct medical examinations of all life forms they encounter. And what they know, I know. I'm pleased to say that you are all quite healthy. Except for you, of course, Mary Farfisa. You need a big dose of penny nickel dimethicillin. And that should be ready right about now.
Look, there's a big, juicy-looking flower floating down the stream on a lily pad, heading straight toward us.
That looks delicious.
Don't even think of eating that flower, Harmonia. I think that's Mary's penny nickel dimethicillin.
That is correct, Orbit Annie. The planet has been synthesizing the penny nickel dimethicillin while we talked, and I routed the penny nickel dimethicillin into the Pumple-Wumple blossom. All Mary has to do is eat it.
Here you go, Mary. Down the hatch.
Here goes. Harmonia was right. It is delicious. And I'm already starting to feel better.
All the green spots on your helmet are fading.
I think you're gonna be just fine, Mary.
Actually, I feel great already. I feel like heading back to outer space and rounding up those wild musical instruments that got away.
She's back to her old self, all right.
And I feel like eating more balupa fruits.
Hey, Whichway, do you want to help us round up those runaway musical instruments?
The starship part of me is busy powering the planet. But my android body would be glad to go and help.
Where is your android body, Whichway?
Oh, it's not far from here. It's on a lovely little beach reading a book. And guess what? The book is dedicated to me.
Zeus Meridian's book?
Yes, novice dancer on the streams of time. On the first page of the book, Zeus Meridian wrote, "Dedicated to Whichway, a gal with a heart of gold." That was very nice of him. But I wonder, why didn't he dedicate it to you, or Briscoe, or his friend DJ Time?
Briscoe and I think Zeus Meridian has a crush on you, Whichway.
That sounds painful. He should come to Palypso. I'm sure I could cure it.
Thanks for curing me of the Mongolian measles, Whichway. It was no fun at all. The slow motion sneezing, the barking, and the floating upside down.
Your feet turning blue and spinning round and round like tops.
Never heard of that one.
Me either. And I'm glad no one mentioned it before you gave me the penny nickel dimethicillin.
You've been listening to Planet Whichway, today's episode of Mary Farfisa's Outer Space Radio Theater. Written and produced by Jim Sheff. Kara Albach starred as Mary Farfisa. Isaac Andrews appeared as Dr. Tardigrade. Leslie Baker played the role of Whichway. Emma Bax played Harmonia, and she also wrote and performed the song Smile. Jim Sheff was Briscoe the Space Horse and the Robot Doctor, and April Stalder played the role of Orbit Annie.
Mary Farfisa and today's Mary Farfisa's Outer Space Radio Theater Adventure are copyright 2017 by Jim Sheff, all rights reserved.